This is my 43rd video in React series, and in this video we are going to reduce our code. Okay, in our previous video we have written this code, and now we are going to reduce this entire code into only 2 lines. Okay, and here if you see, I have multiple input fields. Now suppose if I want to add some more input fields, then I can't be checking this condition. I can't be writing this if my name attribute is equal to that degree, if my name attribute is equal to address. Okay, if I am having multiple input fields, then I can't be checking this condition. Okay, this I just explained you only to understand how we are working. Okay, how this works and how we are working here. Okay, but in real life we are not going to write such a long code in React. So we are going to reduce the code, and here first we are going to do here. Okay, now here I am having only one state. For this use state, I have passed the object as the initial data, and you can add arrays as well. In this example, I have used this object. Now here, to reduce the code, first you have to understand what is spread operator. Okay, in our previous example, we have already seen what this previous data holds. Okay, whatever data I enter, that data will be stored inside this previous data, and that will be stored inside that variable. Inside this variables, all the data will be stored, and once I type in that particular input field, the data will be stored and displayed to me. Okay, this is how it works, and it is a lengthy program, and we understood this in previous tutorial. To understand this one, you have to refer the previous video, and now we are going to reduce this entire code into 2 lines of code. Now here I am having this one. Before that, I am just going to explain you spread operator. We have already seen what is spread operator. Here I will just write some example. Here I will be writing, let me write here data, and inside this I will be passing object. Here first I will write my name, and my name let me add Khanam, and second I will be writing here color. Okay, that is favorite color. I will just write here purple. Okay, now this I am having, this is one object. I will just do console.log, and inside this I will be passing this variable data, that is object. Now here I will be creating one more variable. I will be writing here complete data, and inside this, whatever data I am having inside this variable, I want entire data inside this object as well. So for that we will be using spread operator. Spread operator is nothing but it is going to reduce the code, and we are just, okay, whatever data we are having inside this object, we are just accessing that one, and we are storing this one. To use spread operator, you have to use this 3 dots, and whatever object you want, I'll copy this, I'll paste that one. Okay, now whatever data I'm having inside this object, that will be stored inside this one. Now here I just want to give one more property. I'll be giving here gender, and next I want to give degree. I'll just give one degree. I'll write here CSE. Let me write here branch. Instead of degree, I'll be writing here branch. Okay, I have some values, and inside this I'm having all this data, whatever I'm having inside this object, and also its data. Now here I'm just going to do console.log, and inside this I'll just copy this one, and here I'll be pasting that one. I'll save. Okay, now if I just show you in console, you can see first I'm having this my name and purple, and for second object I'm having this my name, color, gender, and branch. Okay, whatever data I was having inside that first object, that data is also being stored here inside this second object. Okay, inside this object, whatever data I am having here, that is being stored here, and I am getting this output. You can see I am getting this output here, Khanam, color, and its properties. And for first object I am having only these 2 properties. Okay, this is how we are going to use spread operator, and we are going to access all the previous data here. Okay, now in this example we have already seen whenever I type something, it's going to type here. Okay, and here I am having this data, and entire data will be stored inside that previous parameter. Okay, we have already seen, we have already created this, and that will be stored there. Now from here I'm just going to remove this entire conditions, and also I'll just remove this. Now here, instead of checking for each condition, you can see we have reduced so many lines of code, and also I'm just going to remove this example, this comments. You can see firstly we have reduced so many lines of code, and here inside this variable will be having all the data. So here I'm just going to return something, and inside the return I'm just going to paste that one. Here using this spread operator, I'll just paste this variable, and below this we want name. Okay, whatever name we are having here, we are just accessing that one, and whatever value we are getting, we are just storing that one. So inside this square brackets, I'm just going to give here name, and here I'll just give here value. Whatever value I want, I'm just giving that one, I'm storing inside this input fields. I'll save this. Okay, this is how we are going to write. I'll come here, I'll refresh this one. Now you can see without even getting error, I'll be getting the same output. Okay, we have reduced so many lines of code into only 2 lines of code. You can see only so much if you write. You don't have to write, you don't have to check for each condition. You just have to get the previous data using the spread operator, and this spread operator is going to return the previous data without even checking for the condition, without even repeating that one. This 3 dots is going to return the entire data. Now here whatever name I am having, now this name attribute, what it is doing is each time it is taking new data. First it will take name, second it will take mobile, and again if you enter name, that will be new data for this. So for that we are just adding, we are wrapping inside square brackets, and this is the value we are writing inside input fields, and we are getting that data here. Okay, now whatever I type here, this value CCC, that is the value, and we are just accessing that value, and we are just printing that one. And also you can keep checking React Developer Tool inside components. You can see here we have this state email, mobile, my name and password. Okay, this is how it is going to work. If I add some more data, it is going to get added here. Okay, you can just reduce the code. You just access the previous data. You just wrap this inside square brackets, and you just access the value. This we are wrapping because each time we are adding new data and we are getting new data. So we are just wrapping inside square brackets. So basically it is like an array. And also this you can reduce. You can use object destructuring here. Let me not confuse with that. Or if you want, you can just use here destructuring, and you can reduce even more code. But this is how we are going to reduce the code. To understand this one, you have to refer the previous video. If you don't want to do forms in React, then you can just skip these videos and you can move further. If you didn't get what I explained you, then practice yourself. Once you practice this one, practice 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, until and unless you understand. You keep on practicing, and one day you are definitely going to understand, and you yourself will teach others. You will be in a position to teach others, and you will have idea how it works. So that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.